Broadcasting live from the Jersey Shore, it's Coach Kev on the Damage 365 Radio Network.
And how's it going, everybody? And welcome to another episode of the Indie Super Show here on the Damage 365 Radio Network, also being broadcasted on the Spreaker Radio Network, YouTube, and iHeartRadio. I'm Coach Kev, leading you away today as we bring you part 2 of our Legends of the Ring segment. We will be joined a little later on with Ken from k-amp-swrestlefest. A man that has been working with Legends of the Ring a long time, and it's been promoting for, I'd say, about 13, 14 years now. Some would consider that the old school of the wrestling promotions. We will also be joined right after that with co-owner of Legends of the Ring. Finally on the show, Terrence Brennan will be with us, and we'll be talking a little bit about last week's show. Him and I had a nice conversation after the show went off the air. We're going to follow up on some points. A couple of points that a couple of people on a certain website forum who think they know the business, have suggestions that, haven't been tried before. And air quotes. But we'll get everything out in the open, and we'll put this to bed. Also on the show, we'll have Joe Russello of JR's Collectibles, as he is going to make an announcement with a partner of his for Boardwalk Beatdown, as they're bringing another vendor guest. Also, we'll be talking about the Taylor Hendricks saga that's been going on, circulating social media involving Jay Lethal. So, since I have a little first-hand experience of some of that through talent that I have brought in that worked with Jay Lethal, Taylor Hendricks, Impact, and other companies that both those people worked for. This is something that pretty much I've heard about a year ago. So the fact that it's coming to the surface now, I don't know what the exact timing and why, but it doesn't matter. It's out there, and it is what it is. So we'll see where that goes. This might lead to a legal issue, and if turns out to be what is the accusations are, Jay Lethal could be unemployed soon, because nobody really going to hire that. If that's the case, if Jay Lethal's innocent, then Taylor is shooting herself in the foot. So, again, time will tell. But we're going to take our first commercial break, and when we return, we'll be with Ken from k-amp-swrestlefest. So sit back, relax, give us about 90 minutes of your time as we shoot the breeze with some of the wrestling promoters here in the Northeast. And we talk a little convention.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Stein Wrestling Superstore in the world-famous Englishtown Flea Market. Blue Building, booths 46 through 48. Check them out for all your wrestling memorabilia needs. They have figures, lucha masks, t-shirts, retro collectibles, DVDs, cards, and so much more. You can also pick up tickets to local indie wrestling promotions. That's right, you heard it here on the Damage 365 Radio Network. The Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore in the world-famous Englishtown Flea Market, Blue Building, booths 46, 47, and 48. Check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/Funkenstein Inc. for more information.
This is Eddie Edwards, one half of the Wolves, and you are listening to Damage 365 Radio, where the hunt is on.
Do you laugh so hard to other podcasts you're a danger on the road?
Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should.
Do you drive your friends crazy going on and on about said podcast?
You're an idiot.
Do you have trouble falling asleep at night?
For 6 months, I couldn't sleep.
If you've answered yes to one or all three of these questions, have no fear.
Here, at After the Credits, we have patented a formula of quasi-cogent opinion seasoned with shameless in-bickering to provide you with an experience that is both AAA safe and moderately amusing.
So join the dueling duo of Robert Kajowski and Norton every week for the latest in trailer and movie reviews, as well as the occasional TV talk. Because at After the Credits on Damage 365 Radio, we believe in 4 things.
Water's wet, the sky's blue, women have secrets.
And that listening to our show will guarantee that your insurance premiums will plummet.
Neither Robert nor Norton can legally ensure a smooth experience on the road. Some drivers are chess monsters. Additionally, neither After the Credits nor Damage 365 Radio can legally guarantee any insurance premiums will go down. After the Credits, however, can be heard on the iHeartRadio app available through Google Play and iTunes.
This is Lanny Poffo, formerly the genius full of glory and renown. You are listening to Damage 365 Radio.
Esposito's Pizza and Pasta. Check us out on one of our fine locations, 930 Route 34 in Matawan, New Jersey, or 233 East Main Street in Manasquan, New Jersey. From pizza and salads to pasta and buffalo wings, we have something to suit every member of your family. Whether you're seeking to take out, delivery, or just want to dine in, let us do the dishes. We would be more than happy to take care of your next meal. Our courteous and friendly restaurant staff is here to meet and exceed all your expectations. We promise an enjoyable experience each and every time we serve you. Try our award-winning sesame seed crust pizza, the recent winner of first place in the Las Vegas Pizza Open in the Artisans Division. Visit us online at sesameseedpizza.com for store hours, menus, and phone numbers, or just stop by one of our 2 great locations. You'll be glad you did. Esposito's Pizza and Pasta, so close to eating at Mom's, but without all the yelling.
This is former WWE superstar Damian Sandow, now known as Aaron Stevens, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio. Keep it tuned. You're welcome.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Your wrestling events calendar. On July 21st, come see WWE Hall of Famer Nikolai Volkov at Comic Book Jones in Staten Island, New York, where he will be signing copies of his comic book. On Saturday, August 11th, come see former NXT star Abby Lath at Comic Book Jones from 11 to 1. Then, see her at Women of Warriors 1 at St. Finbar's School in Brooklyn, New York from 3 to 6, followed by Warriors of Wrestling from 7 to 10. For pre-sales, go to D365promotions.com. On August 25th, live from the Claridge Hotel in Atlantic City, New Jersey, Standalone Wrestling presents Boardwalk Beatdown. Damage 365 Promotions brings you one of the most iconic factions in wrestling for their long-awaited reunion. Former Impact Tag Team Champions Abyss and Crazy Steve, along with former Knockouts champion Rosemary from Decay. Pre-sales are available at D365promotions.com. This was your wrestling events calendar, brought to you by Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore at the Englishtown Flea Market, Blue Building, booths 45 through 48.
Hey guys, it's Tennille Dashwood, and you're listening to the Indie Super Show on the Damage 365 Radio Network.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and at this time we'd like to welcome in our first guest of the show, Ken from k-amp-swrestlefest. Ken, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Ken. I appreciate you having me on.
So yeah, we spoke during the week, and I'm sure you heard the show from last week, and I don't want to say fallout. I don't think anything negative came about it. I think a lot of things and eyes were opened. Conversations were had. I think everybody's on the same page. But, you offer a different view. So it's just not me as a vendor complaining about something or just shedding my opinion on everything. Now, you've been doing this since 2005, if I'm correct?
Yes, we started. Me and my partner Steve, the S of K&S, started in 2005. We ran our first convention in Long Island, and we ran other conventions. We took a break, and then we did other people's shows, and then we did other conventions as time went on, from Legends of the Ring to the Charlotte Fan Fest to Sinomania when they ran. Then we ran our own shows again in 2009 and 2000 to about 2013 in New Jersey and Philly. So, and then of course big events. So we've been, and WrestleCon we also help out with huge the last couple of years. When I listened to your podcast last week, I think it was last week, right?
Yes.
I thought you brought up a lot of good points. A lot of good points I thought were very much on the money when it came to some of the stuff that Legends of the Ring does. Like I said, I've had a up and down relationship with them since 2005. Right now we're in an up. I think they've always respected. We've always respected each other. It's just that. We used to run conventions, and they ran their convention the whole time, and everybody gets their underwear in a knot because someone's doing something that they're doing, and they think that they're not going to make as much money or whatever it may be. So there was always fighting over talent and this, that, and the other, and who's going to have the guy first and stuff. And but my view on it, where I thought a lot of the points that you made were good, I also felt, because you had Richie and you had Dave on there, you guys were kind of like the more newer school vendors, the guys that really kind of, I don't know exactly when you guys came out, but it seems like you all came out maybe in the last 3 to 4 years?
I've been doing this since 2012.
Okay, as far as vending, right, at other people's at shows?
Yes, absolutely.
At the conventions, okay. Yeah, so I just felt like there's a lot of reasons, that I think the conventions are in the situation that they are now in, as opposed to when we first did it. When we first had conventions, I think pretty much in the Northeast started really with Tommy Fierro from Fan Slam. I don't know if you even know that name or his convention.
I don't.
Yeah, he started doing shows, and like Terrence knows. I mean, he was actually vended at those shows, and I actually was a customer at those shows. And he ran, I think, 2003, 2004. And Terrence, I think, got the idea of trying to do that, and I thought that was cool. And this guy, Tom Rivera, Mambo, I don't know if you know Mambo, but he started doing conventions called Wrestle Reunion.
Yes.
And I think that what happened is that there was so many new things